Raymond Robertson, if you'll please come forward, we want to talk about you a little bit. This is Raymond Robertson. He has been with UPS right at 28 years or over. He's been coming to Muleshoe between 5 and 6. And he always has a smile on his face when he's delivering. He's chipper, and we're glad to have him around. And we are giving him the Life-Saving Award for his heroic act on September 18th, 2013. And those of you that, I think most everybody in here probably knows, he was first on scene and pulled Marcus Delgado from a burning truck that then exploded. So on behalf of the Bailey County Commissioners, I would like to present you with this Life-Saving Award. Marcus Delgado and his wife and daughter are here. If y'all will please come forward. Rosie. And this is Marcus. And he was the one that Raymond rescued that day and saved his life. Hey, would you like to say anything?
Bueno, pues la familia Delgado, estamos sumamente orgullosos y le damos muchas gracias por haberle salvado la vida a mi esposo.
Family Delgado is very proud, and they are very grateful to you for saving the life of her husband.
Can I ask if Zack Stancell will come forward? You want to talk?
It doesn't matter.
Why don't you stand over by Raymond?
As we all know, we're very proud of these guys that all come, our community is really appreciative. If we didn't have all these people that come to Muleshoe and help out, we just couldn't do it. And I would like to read this, and then I'd like to present them each a plaque. Making a difference. Heroes are people who rise to the occasion and quietly slip away. They rise to the occasion to save others without concern for their own safety. In a dangerous situation, Muleshoe appreciates heroism in saving a life. And we'd like to present Zack, a plaque, and Raymond. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all.
She would like to say one more thing. Go ahead.
Solo decirles que siempre van a tener un pedacito en nuestro corazón, recordándolos para toda la vida por haber hecho esto por nosotros, por nuestro bebé y por toda la familia Delgado. Gracias.
Both of y'all will always have a place in their hearts. For doing this for her daughter, for her husband, saving her daddy. You will always be a part of their family, a whole family. Thank you.
Now, tell me your name again.
Zack Stancell.
How old are you, Zack?
I'm 20 years old.
20 years old, and you look a little bit younger. Where were you reared?
I was in Muleshoe here.
Well, I mean, where'd you grow up?
Oh, I grew up here in Muleshoe.
Oh, you grew up in Muleshoe. And so who are your parents?
Carrie and Kathy Stancell.
And are they here?
Yes, ma'am, they are. My mom is here, and my dad is
back
camera
there?
shy.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
And so now, what is your occupation?
I work at the vet clinic. I work there most of the time, and then I work with Muleshoe and Farwell's EMS both in my free time.
In your free time?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that a volunteer job?
Farwell is, Muleshoe's not. It's part-time.
And so what were you doing on that September the 18th?
I was actually at the vet eating lunch. We were sitting there at the table looking out the window when everything happened when it all happened.
And so what happened? What did you see?
As I was looking, we were sitting there eating lunch, and there's a big window there looking towards the tracks, and we heard a big...
The railroad tracks.
Right. And we heard a big explosion sounding. We didn't know what it was until the train rolled by, and you could see flames coming down the train, right. And then...
How far did the train go?
It rolled all the way to Terra almost a mile after it hit the truck.
And so where was that intersection that the truck and the train collided?
It was right there, right in front of the vet supply there.
Right in front of the vet.
Yes, ma'am.
Over there on the other side of the highway. And so, well, did you just sit there?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I saw it, and I believe it was Karen said that there was a truck had gotten hit. So when I heard that, I ran outside, and by that time, Raymond was already stopped there because he was coming back. And me and him had both ran across the tracks there, and that's when we pulled Marcos from the truck.
And so then did someone at the vets call 911?
I believe Karen did. I think a lot of people did. She got put on hold, so I think there's a lot of people calling, but Karen did. She called.
Karen Black.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, okay, so how did you come into this? Which way were you going, and where were you coming from, or what?
Well, I was coming from Muleshoe, going to the vet place to make my pickup. So when I was on my way there, that's when I seen the explosion of the train when it hit the...
Did you actually see it happen?
Actually seen it happen. As a matter of fact, I seen when it actually hit and the big explosion, and I seen the fire on the train when it hit.
Can you just go on and go to the vet supply and animal clinic and not stop?
Yes, you can, but the thing is, when I got there, when I looked, I said, there's no way no one lived through this. But when I got there, I seen a gentleman laying there, so I decided, I parked my truck in the median, and then I ran across the street to see if he was all right. So when I got there, I seen he was moving a little bit, so I told him, hey, we need to get you out of here. So that's what happened.
So he was actually in the cab of the truck?
He was in the cab of the truck.
And where do you live?
I live in Lubbock.
You live in Lubbock, I bet you'll never forget Muleshoe.
Oh, yeah. That was kind of weird right there. That accident was real weird. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. And it was, it's pretty much like you see on a movie, a big explosion, and you say, what, it was just kind of weird.
And do you have any emergency training or CPR or anything?
No, not really. No.
Really. You're just the guy next door.
That's it.
That's wonderful. What about your family? Do you have a family?
Yeah, I have a wife and a young son.
How old is your son?
He's 12.
12. Well, I know they're proud of you.
Oh, yeah.
We all are. And now we're going to ask some questions to this family. So after the wreck, was he brought to the hospital here in Muleshoe?
Después del accidente, ¿lo trajeron aquí al hospital de Muleshoe? Yes, they did.
And then did he have to be transferred?
Lo mandaron para dónde?
Para Lubbock.
They sent him to Lubbock. Yes.
And was he going across the tracks or coming, which way?
¿A dónde iba? ¿Iba cruzando los traques yendo para el norte o venía cruzando para el sur?
Para el sur.
He was
Cruzando los traques.
crossing the tracks coming south.
Okay, he was going south.
Yes.
And what did he have in the truck?
¿Qué es lo que llevaba cargando?
Silo.
Silo.
It was full?
¿Iba cargado? Yes.
And what is his memory of these two gentlemen?
¿Qué es lo que más se acuerda de estos dos hombres?
Pues no recuerdo nada.
He doesn't recall anything.
No, but I know he owes a lot of gratitude to these two gentlemen.
Nada más puro agradecimiento es lo que les tiene entonces.
Les debo toda mi vida, no tengo con qué pagarles.
He owes them his life. He has nothing to repay them for what they did for him.
And how old is he?
¿Cuántos años tiene?
24.
He is 24.
And what about his little daughter?
¿Y su hija? ¿Cuántos años tiene?
1 año, 7 meses.
A year and 7 months.
So she gets to enjoy her daddy for a long time.
So ella va a poder gozar de su papá mucho tiempo.
God bless you.